Hey y'all, so I wanted to talk about me like starting back at Smashburger. So if you don't want to watch or listen me talking for 10 minutes, then skip through. But if you do, keep on listening. Also, another thing, I'm gonna be talking about my mental health as well too. Yeah. So since I came back to my old job in Smashburger last week, um, I got a little nervous and anxious because I don't remember. I do remember, but then I don't remember. Like here's the thing. Um I haven't got enough sleep since last year. Um my sleep schedule has been all over the place. Like I haven't been getting enough sleep, which I should, because like if you don't get enough sleep, you don't stay focused and you be get distracted. And since I have ADHD, like and anxiety, that's like another reason why I don't really stay focused when I'm at my job. So there's this one employee that like makes me feel like that she's been working longer than I have, even though it feels like she's training me again. Like even though I worked longer than she has, but she's only been working there for like what, 5 to 6 months. So yeah. And the thing is that like I don't mind her helping me because like I told her like there's some things that I'm gonna forget, you know. It's been a while since I worked Smashburger. And I told my manager about it, like saying like, "Hey, can I retake the training video because like I want to remember stuff, and like because there's some things that I want to like get correct, you know, stuff like that, and especially cleaning as well too, and prepping, that too, prepping as well." So like when I was in Smashburger, when I first got professionally trained with trainers that professionally showed me how to do everything, like from doing prepping, from cleaning to closing to opening, you know, like they taught me everything professionally. Me and my other coworker who still works there, like I don't know how he still works there, but he still works there after everything happened. Like he still works there. I think he's like the only OG that worked there when I left. But he was originally a GSC. I don't know what GSC means, but technically it's like you doing cashier expo and making shakes, you know. And eventually we had to train him how to become a cook because we didn't really have like enough people that were cooks, so we had to train our GSC people how to become a cook. But that's besides the point. So, anyways, like what I'm trying to say is that my coworker, she makes me feel like if I'm a new recruiter, even though she's a new recruiter, she's been working there for like 5 to 6 months. I've been working there for like almost a year and a half. I left a year ago. I quit because there was this one manager that did enough hire enough staff. Either way, a few months later, like I heard that he quit, which I thought that he trained to like got switched to a different location because he was saying that when I was still working there during the summer that he was saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna be switching to a new location." But no, he told me that he was quitting or he was gonna leave. And, I mean, well, he didn't tell me that. I heard because one of my managers said, or one of my coworkers said that one of the management team, um, that he quit. So, which I didn't know, but so that's why it was like news to me. But here's the thing. So my coworker keeps dropping things, thinking like don't get me wrong. She's a Virgo because I'm like took a guess of like what's her zodiac sign, and she said, "Oh, we're like one of the smartest zodiac signs," and I'm like, "What's your sign?" And then she tells me, and then I told her, "Oh, are you a Virgo?" And she's like, "Oh my God, yes!" Like, what a good guess. And I was like, "You just gave me a bit of Virgo vibes, kind of, a little bit." And yeah, so so she's smart, she's quick, she know what she's doing, but in the kitchen. But here's the thing: there's some things that her and everyone else don't really know, like as cooks, that I know. The general manager, he's been working there a year, I think. Yeah, a year, because he started working in Smashburger since, I would say, like around April or March, like the end of no, the beginning of April. Yeah, is when he started working there. So he got trained at our store. Well, originally in New York, but then he got switched to our location, training him more, you know. But yeah, like now since he's a general manager, he knows what he's doing now after, like, getting practice and getting the hang of it. He's doing pretty good now. But anyways, um so yeah, like he doesn't really know much. I think it's because he doesn't remember much, or I don't know. But like when you but keep in mind, when you're at a restaurant, or when you're working at any fast food restaurant, you're supposed to have the knife facing down. And when I was closing with her last week, she was having the knife facing up. And I'm like, well, not facing up like this, but like going like this. And I was like next to the fry station. And she was like walking towards, like, right here to the side of me. And I was like, and I moved because I was like, did no one tell her that she's supposed to have the knife down and be like knife? I was like, is this her first job experience? Like, does she know? I don't know. Or she maybe does know but doesn't say it when we're closing. You're still supposed to say it. Like, and I want to tell her, but I don't want to be her being bossing around just because, like, oh, I came back. Let me tell her stuff that she doesn't know. Like, I don't want to keep bossing her around because I don't, like I said, like, just because I know more than her doesn't mean, like, oh, I want to keep bossing her around. But also sometimes she be making me confused because there's some things that she be dropping, or things that I kind of know, or when I came back, there were people, new recruiters are telling me, oh, you can't have that on, or you can't leave this or this and that, or make sure you leave this longer. And I'm just like, I know, because when I was working here, I remembered that when you drop a crispy chicken, or anything that is chicken or fish fried related, you're supposed to leave it an extra minute longer, if not temp it. And they keep telling me, "Oh, leave it for a little longer, leave it for a little longer." I'm just like, I'm about to temp it, okay? Like, if it still needs time, I'll drop it again for a minute. But if it's good, then I can give it out to the customer. But also another thing, is that, like I was saying earlier, like, there's some stuff that I kind of forgot a little bit, or like my mind is not focused because I haven't been getting enough sleep. I haven't been taking care of my mental health. 2 years ago, I've been struggling with my anxiety. I've been struggling with my gastritis. So, and my issue was the most issue was is that eating healthy and going to sleep, like, or doing exercise. Yeah, taking care of my mental health, basically. And yeah, so it was it was a lot 2 years ago. So I was taking care of my health, taking care of my body, like eating healthy, and then I took like these vitamins that would help me go to sleep. And those actually helped me go to sleep. And once I was going to sleep, I would get up, make my breakfast, and then do exercise. And when I did exercise, that would make me more tired, and that would make me less taking vitamins. I'm running out of time, so part two.